Hi everyone, welcome to a quick guide to history revision for June 2021. Alright, so in today's lesson we're looking at things because the history paper will be an hour and 45 minutes long. You're going to spend around an hour on Power and the People and 45 minutes on the Elizabeth questions. Power and People will be a full paper. Elizabeth will be 4 questions, 2 explain the importance and 2 write an account. Okay, we've been revising Power and the People in Elizabethan England, and today we're going to learn how to use the revision slides for Power and the People and Elizabeth. Okay, so our objective today is to be able to read the revision slides for meaningful revision. Now, the way we've designed these is deliberate. All right, it's meant to reflect the question types so you can have in mind what you need to know for the questions at the same time as revising the content. We know very well that history is difficult because there is a lot of content. But some of you by the end of this will be able to see that the same information can be used again and again to answer lots of different questions. So looking at this first one, this is what a Power and the People slide looks like. In the brown box at the top you have your main topic. In the green boxes you have some examples of factors. In the 2 blue boxes on the left hand side you have short-term significance, and in the right hand side you have long-term significance, and in the orange box that is where you are free to put your level 3 detail. Okay, for the Elizabeth paper, because we've done less on this paper, you will be asked one of these 9 questions, and what you will see as we learn the content or revise the content is that you can use the same content to answer different questions. Those will be change questions, and the slide for those will look like this. Imagine time is a line moving from left to right. We have something before and we have something after. Alright, the something after is different, and that's because something changes. And we explain these changes in our history lessons using developing words like so, which meant that as a result of this led to, and then, and so on. So for example, in paragraph 1, if we to have Puritans were extreme Protestants who thought Catholic Church was corrupt, etc. And we saw that in 1572 Elizabeth had Puritan printing presses destroyed. Alright, we'd want to know what changed in the middle, and we would see, alright, that it was the Puritans wanting to remove or change the church hierarchy which provoked this reaction from Elizabeth. So it's the Puritans' actions which change things. That's what that slide looks like. But first off, let's just get to grips with this Power and the People slide again. Okay, so we've got Simon de Montfort at the top there as an example of our topic. What are the factors for Simon de Montfort? Well, there are many, but we're just going with 2 because we're trying to keep it slimmed down for now. So we've got government and war. Then the blue boxes, we've got our short-term significance on the left and our long-term significance in the middle box. Alright, so short-term and long-term there. What are we looking at? Okay, Simon de Montfort gave more political rights to more people, and the long-term significance is de Montfort is known as the Father of Parliament as a symbol of freedom. What's going to go in the orange box? Our level 3 knowledge. So the Commons, who were they? Alright, so that's a level 3 detail word. Ignore these boxes for now, that's extra. So our top box is for knowing what the question is about and when it happened. You know those events in order, and you know the dates for them. Alright, the green boxes are for the factors. They're used to answer the essay question, and the name 2 ways events are similar question. The blue boxes are your short-term significance and long-term significance, paragraph for each. Okay, that is what that information is for, and that is how you should use those slides to revise. Okay, there's another example for ethnic minority rights. Here's another example for the Peasants' Revolt. Okay, now on to Elizabethan England. Now we've already said, okay, that in your summer paper you're going to ask 4 of these 9 questions. That is to say that 4 of these questions that are coming up on your screen now will be in your examination. Okay, and you'll have 2 explaining the importance and 2 writing accounts. Okay, the revision slides that are going up for these are all correspond to those questions. So here we're going to look at write an account of the way Puritans challenged Elizabeth's rule. We have a before and we have an after. We have something before and something different after. In the middle, something changes. In our history lessons, we developed these steps using so, which meant that as a result of this led to. So we have our paragraph 1 and paragraph 2 there. Alright, and what it means is that all the paragraph 1s go together and all the paragraph 2s go together. Alright, so let's see what that looks like. So here we go. Before or after, something different, something changes. Paragraph 1, Puritans were extreme Protestants, etc. And in 1572, Elizabeth had Puritan printing presses destroyed. Okay, Puritans wanted to remove or change the church hierarchy in the middle. This is what that looks like. Okay, when you put it as bullet points. Right, but you can't put that as your answer. So this is what it looks like when you link it together was as a result of this, so, which means that, etc. Okay, but the answer's still missing something, and that is an answer to the question. So never forget the question. Sometimes it's difficult when you're revising content to remember that you're going to answer the question. So this question's about the way Puritans challenged Elizabeth's rule. So we need to include the way they challenged Elizabeth's rule. Alright, and that will be in blue on this slide. Okay, enjoy the revision. That's how you use the slides. All the information is there. You just have to take it and answer questions with it. You've done really well this year, and I'm looking forward to you sitting the exams next week. Alright, well done everybody. Thank you. See you soon.